Con te sono sicura. Mi sento protetta.
Grazie tesoro.
Lady Emannuel went to a bookstore and bought her favorite novel. When she came home, her husband Michael has been waiting for her and feels upset as he noticed that Emannuel seems to be so engrossed in reading novels rather than spending time with him.
Non possiamo più andare avanti in questa maniera. Tra noi non c'è più alcun dialogo.
This is because Emannuel has been feeling unhappy with her marriage. Her husband treats her as a sex slave and wants to just use her every time he wants. Emannuel doesn't feel the passion and real love for Michael, and she compares these feelings when she read her grandmother's diary that she longs for that same feeling. And since she is rich, she was able to contact the author of her favorite novel. She plans to have her grandmother's diary turn into an autobiography novel. She finally met Liana, the enticing novelist. Michael invited Liana if she can have dinner with them and stay for the night and just have fun. The night made the two women feel something towards each other as they danced the night out. Then Michael had a conversation with his friend Pierre and tells him how hot his wife is. Pierre suddenly grabs Emannuel and tries to rape her. The next day, she had the chance to talk with Liana and told her what Pierre did, and that she is sick how men treat her, especially Michael, as a sex object. Liana tries to comfort her, and being a novelist, she seems to know the right words to ease what Emannuel feels.
Ecco come si è comportato. Sono stanca di essere trattata dagli uomini come un oggetto.
Michael tells his wife he doesn't like Liana, but Emannuel doesn't care what Michael thinks towards Liana. She even told him she will be going out again with her. And so this was the beginning of the many days the two women spent more time with each other. Emannuel felt she has found something special whenever she is with Liana, and they actually felt the same way.
Dove la tua sensualità può dolcemente accendersi, senza la violenza del rapporto.
Emannuel even starts to imagine that Liana is making love with her. As Liana goes back to writing and finishes the novel, she can't stop thinking about Emannuel.
Sono solo una stupida scrittrice chiusa nei suoi sogni. Non verrà mai.
Surprisingly, she got a note from her that she is indeed outside of her house and wants to see her. That's when they both gave in to their emotions. Lady Emannuel told Liana she feels safe with her and that she is open to the idea of leaving Michael and be with Liana. As Emannuel wants to really feel the passion in making love, Liana brought her that night to a gay club, then went inside a room as they started to make out. Liana was able to make Emannuel feel that she loves her and that what she has experienced with Michael is totally different from what she is showing to Emannuel. Liana was able to make Emannuel feel that she loves her and that what she has experienced with Michael is totally different from what she is showing to Emannuel. Finally, Lady Emannuel decides to leave Michael and told him she will be with Liana. As the night comes, Liana telling herself she will love Emannuel and that she will not hurt her. And so the two made love again that night. The next day, Liana starts to show Emannuel that she does really matter to her and that she can give her what she wants. After all those nights making love, one day, Liana suddenly felt she can't give what a man can give to Emannuel. The satisfaction a man can give whenever they make out. But Emannuel told her it's totally not the same as what she experienced with Michael was all lust. Emannuel had a plan so she can show to Liana that what she feels for her is true. Emannuel invited Pierre and took a revenge because of what he did to Emannuel before. Then after, Liana asked Emannuel to do something strange for her. She asked Emannuel to sleep with men and just imagine it was her. Without Emannuel's knowledge, Liana is actually getting real emotions when it comes to making love, as she needs to finish her novel. It is based on what she sees whenever Emannuel is making out with men. But Liana feels guilty on what she is doing, as she knows deep within her she loves Emannuel. When Emannuel knew that Liana just used her to finish the novel and made money out of her story, she was heartbroken and decides to end her relationship with Liana. Liana regretted what she did. She was as well so heartbroken, especially when she knew Emannuel is actually seeing Pierre. And she is right, Emannuel is now with Pierre. One day, Emannuel gets to see Liana and told her she still loves her, but she has to do the same just like what Liana did to her, that she has to sleep with men. Liana reveals to Emannuel that she learned something about Pierre, that he is actually gay, having a relationship with an old man, but Emannuel still chose to be with Pierre. Liana tries to hurt herself to think that Emannuel will come back. Unfortunately, Emannuel still left her and be with Pierre. And so Liana, despite feeling heartbroken, still writes. Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.